what are the levels of influence that we are with people and how do they show up at work. The first key principle in this course here, John Maxwell 5 levels of leadership, like a 5-stage model to influence. Now, the first level of leadership is called positional leadership. Like, this is when you get a title, a position. Like, that was me when I started my career, and I was, as I share in maybe other instances, promoted by one of my early mentors, Eric Lyotard. So he saw something in me that I couldn't see myself, so I got promoted, okay? And I became the team leader. Now I had the position, but as I shared, I didn't have any influence with my team. I was their former, teammate. So I started in the position. I got the title, and what John Maxwell says is it's a good place to start, but it's a terrible place to stay. Right? We don't want to stay in the position level. We don't want just for people to follow us just because we're the boss. Like, if you have to remind people that you're in charge, you're not in charge. If you are just relying on your position, that's what you're doing. You're relying on people following the contractual obligation of their role and their job. The next level here is permission. At this level, you got people's permission to lead them. And this is, how I kind of build my my leadership career, in the automotive industry, where, okay, now Florian was this colleague, it was this engineer that it was, we were mates with. Now he got this position, okay, at the end of the day, he has some leverage. But then they started to see, okay, that Florian actually really cares about us and can bring some results. And so they started to allow me to lead them, right? So you see there's a progression. You start at the position, and then, people allow you to lead them. Here is the difference between level 2 and level 1. At level 1, you have your boss permission to lead. At level 2, you have your people's permission to lead. At level 1, I had my boss, Eric Lyotard, permission to lead. He promoted me, but I didn't yet have the permission from my team. But that came little by little over time as I went through some of the steps that I'm going to share with you later in the course.